Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Kirkwood. I am the founder of a law and consulting firm called Mobile General Counsel, and I'm also the founder of a podcast and a brand called Speak Your Way to Cash. So most of you all know this. I run Mobile General Counsel, and I also have a podcast called Speak Your Way to Cash, and it's also an event platform. So because I do so much with corporate speaking and licensing and all that fun stuff, a lot of folks started asking me how they could do it too. And so I started Speak Your Way to Cash to really show other consultants, speakers, and experts how they too can land corporate contracts. All right. So I am excited because today I wanted to show you all the box that I got in for the Speak Your Way to Cash retreat, show you some of the contents, tell you a little bit about the event. We're down to our final few tickets, and I am literally trying to sell them today. I think we're down to our last 5, if not less, tickets for the event. So I host this event. Last year, I hosted it 4 times. This year, I just hosted it 1 time. I have no plans to host it again, but it is the Speak Your Way to Cash 2020 virtual event, 2-day mastermind for speakers, experts, consultants, and educators who are looking to land corporate speaking and long-term consulting clients. So we got in this beautiful box. I'll show it to you. The Speak Your Way to Cash box. So everyone who attends will actually be getting this in the mail. The reason I have to cut off ticket sales and finalize sales this week is because we are shipping them out starting next week, okay? So if you attend the event, you'll get this awesome box from me. It has our custom pins in them, of course. This workbook, which is gold. I don't know if you could see it there. One of the things that we did this time is we wanted to make sure that all the things that we're going to talk about and the things that you're going to learn will actually be included in this workbook, so you'd have something to take away. So as you can see, there are quite a few table of contents here, and it goes over, of course, myself. It walks you through how to select your topic. It talks through what you should do to select your topics. We have actual questions that you can answer in here. There's a note section in here, so you don't have to worry about that. We talk about selecting your audience in here. This is a game changer within itself. We talk about your pitch, the various different ways that you can actually start to pitch clients, be it an audio pitch, an email pitch. There's sample pitches in here. There's a sales cycle in here. An assessment of what you should be doing at every single stage of the sales cycle is within this workbook. Okay, this workbook is 30 pages. Then we have in here, it is going to be great. Then we have in here Uncloned Marketing. Okay, now this is not a book that I wrote. Audria Richmond is the author of this book. She had a $200,000 book launch. If you wouldn't mind having a $200,000 book launch, I think those are the right numbers. If you wouldn't mind having a 6-figure book launch, then please say I would not mind that in the comments, okay? She's going to be talking about something that's really, really important. As an entrepreneur and a business owner, we oftentimes think about our main service, but the way that speakers scale to 7 figures, the way that consultants scale to seven figures is typically by, or multiple 7 figures, is typically by having a product element, okay? Speaking of a product element, I want to point this out. One of the things that we're doing at the retreat and scaling your business, because this is a next level retreat. I haven't seen anything like this. So come. We are going to be having we're going to do a vision org chart party. If you all can kind of see, there's an org chart in here that people are going to be filling in. Yes, Brittany's like, I would not mind at all. We are going to actually do an exercise where we write out the vision for our organizations. When I started hiring this year, we have hired 6 people this year. And I was totally overwhelmed with what it meant to hire so many people and to have a team of that size working internally. Now, that doesn't even include the various contractors that work with our firm and who work with us on the consulting side to better serve our clients. And I learned very quickly, you cannot have a stable business that provides a high level of service without servicing your clients. And the way that I serve my clients well is by having a team. I'm here with you all right now. I'm going to go grocery shopping right after this, but we have systems giving updates to our teams. One of the attorneys that I just hired is talking to clients on my behalf, setting up settlement conferences so that I can do things like the Speak Your Way to Cash retreat and the Speak Your Way to Cash podcast. And people ask me, how do you do all these things? Actually, it seems like you have so much going on. I have a team of people. I do not do all these things. I do have a 3.5-month-old daughter. I feed her every day. I have to have time with her every morning before 11 is our time. And then her dad takes over because we're all working from home. But I don't do all the things. But before I even could get to the point of hiring and realizing that that's what I needed to do, I had to have a vision. Okay. And so we are going to do a vision org chart party with wine, if that's your thing. And what you'll be doing is actually writing out the vision of how you want your organization to look. I don't care if you don't have anyone on your team right now. If you work full time and you speak on the side and you don't even have a virtual assistant, it starts with a vision of what you want your business to be. And then you start implementing the steps to actually bring that vision to pass. So I'm super excited about that. And then I just love this because even though you have a workbook from me, I mean, you see these cute little things here because it's a party. You'll have some of these in your box too. Because I love taking notes and I am a firm believer of taking notes by hand. Because it's a virtual conference, we want to do everything we can to keep you engaged. So I don't want you typing your notes. I want you to write your notes. What it says, there's actually studies that show people who write down notes are far more engaged. So we are giving everyone these, which I love, 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 love. This is the Speak Your Way to Cash journal. It is such a high quality journal. And I'm not even just saying that because it's mine. It really is. Okay. It is a high quality journal. If you could feel it, it's so soft. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to sip these out. It has a personal note from me in there, of course. And then you have all this lined paper, right? To just take your notes with your branded Speak Your Way to Cash pin. Okay. So you're going to get these pins too. And let me tell you, because pins are vital. This pin writes. I've been taking notes with this all day, writing out my vision, making it plain, like writing out what I want to manifest for my business and writing out the plans for it, just so that I'm in the right mental space to serve the 50 speakers from around the world. We have people from Hawaii, from all the states. I mean, I'm just so excited. And I think we have someone coming in internationally, which is why we're shipping the boxes a month in advance. But I'm getting ready to serve the people that are coming to this event. We had to cap it at 50. I capped it at 30. People sent me emails like, please give us more time. So we raised it to 50, but 50 is my number. So I really want to make sure that I can serve at a high level. I read everyone's questionnaire. So after you sign up for the retreat, you get your ticket. You're getting your ticket. You get your ticket. You sign up for the questionnaire. You fill out the questionnaire. I read all of that. Then my team and I research each and every speaker that's coming. Why? So that we can customize it for those individuals. We have hot seats that we're going to do. I'm having calls with each and every speaker so that I know what they're going to talk about and I can tell them how they're going to and what they should be talking about. Not to mention, we have raffles. So even though you're getting all this, we have raffles that are going to take place during the event. And I purchased 50 gift cards to Love Corkscrew, which is a Black woman-owned wine brand, high-quality wine brand, who I've partnered with in the past. I bought 50 gift cards for them because I don't want you to say, like, look, I didn't know, I didn't have any wine at home. We'll bring the wine if that's your thing. The great thing about Love Corkscrew is the brand has even more than wine. So if you're not a wine drinker, you want a candle to relax and get ready for your day, perfect. You can get a candle from their website. So it's an online gift card. We'll be emailing those out shortly to everyone who's registered. So I'm just so excited about this event. I just wanted to show you all this box. Another little note is on the front of the box here from me as well. We have some postcards that'll be going in here. And I've gotten some questions from people who are like, I can't come to the event. Do you work with people one-on-one? We have limited availability for VIP days if you were interested in that. Yes, someone said wine and wisdom. Can it get any better? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it can. I don't think so. So make sure you come out and get your ticket. This video was really to just show you guys how hard we're working to put this together, how much thought went into each and every detail of the event. You will receive everything you need to enjoy the experience. It is a 2-day experience, Friday and Saturday. We're getting started around 10 a.m. Both days, and we'll be releasing the agenda soon. The other thing that we did recently to really bring the event home and create more camaraderie is we started a private Facebook group for those who are attending the event so that you all can have an accountability partner. So we can't high five each other like we would if we were doing this in person due to the Rona, but we can, however, text each other. And so I want you all to have a text buddy during the retreat. And so people are coupling up and talking about how they're going to connect with one another even before the event. And I'm going to be doing a private training for folks who've registered for the event probably next week, just so that we're all on the same page and to answer some of those like basic questions so that we can really talk about high level, next level strategy. So this is really for folks who are like, I want to get into licensing out my programs. I want to get into monetizing my intellectual property. I want to get into speaking to corporate audiences, making impact around the world, servicing global clients, maybe even servicing large state institutions and doing it on a high level. That is what I teach speakers to do. And what I love about what I do is I work with a lot of outstanding, highly qualified, diverse women speakers. And what I've seen, and men, we do have men coming too. What I've seen is their confidence goes through the roof once they realize people are out here every single day closing deals, doing big business. And right now we're in a state in our country where people are like, well, how do we close that wealth gap? How do we give people opportunities? Well, it starts with teaching each other and being transparent about what it takes to be successful step by step so that that success can be duplicated. I don't want to keep all the clients and all the things. And I'm not secretive about how I got to where I am and how I'm going to get to where I'm going. And that means that I can help tons of other people, a lot of whom look like me, to be just as successful and to go further than me because they have the blueprint to go faster than me. And that is something that I think is critical during these times. And so I'm so excited about the retreat. I'm even more excited about these boxes. Like if you all knew how much work and logistics go into shipping something like this out all around the world to 50 people all in different places, you would understand my level of excitement. But I wanted to share that with you all. It's just one aspect of the event. We didn't even talk about all of our outstanding speakers from some of the largest news publications in the world. And people, one of our speakers is head of sales for a division at Lyft. She's going to talk about corporate selling, and so that we're not out here in the marketplace doing things incorrectly, that we're respectful of the marketplace that we're entering. So if that sounds like you're a speaker, you're a consultant, you're an entrepreneur, you're an expert, you want to attend, we don't have a lot of seats. This isn't like a fake urgency thing. We literally probably have 4 or 5 seats left. I am going to sell out of them today. I have to cut off sales no later than the end of this week, which is actually tomorrow. Yeah, because today's Thursday. So that's tomorrow. So get your ticket today. It's at ashleynicolekirkwood.com/2020retreat. It's $649.99 for a space. To reserve your space. And so you can check out there and then you can join me 2 days in October. You give me 2 days in October and I will teach you strategies, tips, and things that are guaranteed that will skyrocket your brand, and your speaking business will actually thank you for your attendance at this event. We've had amazing, amazing results. Just seeing, we had a client today that messaged me. She sent me a voice note. She was so excited. She's featured on BBC London this morning, showcasing her expertise because of a strategy that I taught in a previous workshop and class. So what I love is not just, me succeeding or me landing big clients or me getting things, but what I really like, and this is how I know the strategies work, is when I get all these results from all these different people. One of the people who's attended a previous event and a client of mine said today she'd never been paid to speak before attending one of my events. She was giving away her intellectual property for free because she didn't have the language to close the deals. And a lot of times there's a wealth gap or there's an opportunity gap, not because we're not qualified or we're not exceptional or we're not worth the prices that we're charging or worth these marketplace prices. It's because we don't have the language to close the deals that we need to close that will help us to build wealth and legacy. And so I want to give you some of that language. Does that mean you're going to close every deal? No. Does that mean you're going to walk away from opportunities that are too low for your range? Yes. But that does mean you will be able to make room for those large opportunities that really will allow you to build a business on a solid foundation and get back to some of that passion work that I know a lot of the people I help want to do. They want to help the community. They want to be able to provide for their families and other families and make real impact and make real change. And quite frankly, because of the way the world works, that takes income, that takes revenue, that takes money, that takes some dedication. And so I want to give you the language to get that business off the ground and to get your voice out into the marketplace, because right now diverse speakers are sought after. And we've always been valued, but right now the marketplace needs what we have, specifically women, people who identify as Black specifically, right? People who identify as people of color, whatever your uniqueness is, this is a time unlike any that I've seen before in my lifetime where your uniqueness is needed and people are seeking out unique voices to help them navigate a very racially unsure time. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you there. If you have any questions, feel free to just shoot me a message. If you're getting that one of those last 4 or 5 seats, please do that right away. And yes, I will see you guys in October virtually.